Well, hello and welcome everyone to a very exciting Crazy Cash Club update webinar for this week. My name is Roger McIntyre. My business partner and best friend is Martin Morris, and boy, we got some great stuff for you today. We have a lot of good updates. I see the room's filling up rather fast. We do respect your time here on the weekends and just want to get you all the information you're going to need to get you going. And so without any further delay, I'm going to hand it over to my buddy Martin. Martin?
All right. Thank you, Roger. Thank you all for coming to Saturday. Yeah, we got a lot of updates here. I meant to post it in the Crazy Cats Club group, and I just realized I hadn't done that, so I just did that a few minutes ago. So hopefully we'll get some late arrivals. But we got a lot of different updates for you. Try to keep you happy on the side. Most of them are good. I do need to bring one thing up. It's not a happy thing, but I need to bring it up. It's with my dad and everything. As you know, he's in hospice. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is that they don't even think at most he has weeks left. And so at any time I might get the call and I'm going to have to go out there, especially if he just starts going downhill. We want to be there all together as a family. So I'll be on my way to New Mexico. And so if something like that happens and we have to cancel a webinar or something like that without warning, you'll know that's what it's about, okay? And then, of course, we'll try to come back and update the page here at our update page at crazycatclubupdates.com. So let's let you know that's what's happening. I know a lot of people go through it, and there might be people on the call right now going through the same thing as I am and your families and stuff like that. So, but I just want to let you know, so something happens and where's the webinar, how come it didn't go? Roger's doing everything. He does a lot of stuff with me, plus he does all the customer service. So, you know, he's in charge of that and with the other admin people. But if something happens like that, you know, it's a lot on his shoulders too. So something might slip through the cracks. So if that does, I want to let you know what was going on. Okay. So thank you again, and just keep him and us and my family in your prayers. I appreciate that. All right, so let's get into the updates and what we're doing here. Let's start off with the Platinum World Team Build Co-op. Okay, that the first company that we're working with kind of ran through some little bumps in the road, but we got all set up. So the co-op actually is starting at 9 p.m. tonight. So that co-op is going to run to 3 different sections, maybe 4 now, and I'll explain why. We're going to maybe bring on this 4th one based on what this new company we found. So it's going to go, this co-op will run over a 90-day period. We're going to find out everything that works the best, and then we can fine tune it. So even though you joined the co-op and all the new ones we're bringing in that we're testing, all 4 and maybe 4 sections, step 3 now, you don't have to pay extra for that. You're going to get included for all that, because if something doesn't work, we're going to drop it. If it works, we're going to go. So the first one starts at 9 p.m. tonight. So that's a definite. So that's what I'm going to be coming back to you. I'll be sending you emails through the notification group as well. And I got all this stuff on my laptop as well. So in case something happens, I can carry my business with me, all right? But so that starts at 9 p.m. So I'm all excited about that. Sorry, kind of took long. They had to wait for payments to clear and some other stuff they were doing. But that's just one company. If that works good, then we'll keep them. If not, we have the other ones, including the press releases and everything we'll be doing as well. And we got another company we're going to be working with. So we're going to be testing that out real soon too. So if that works out really good, we'll add that. That's at no additional cost to you. You already paid for that here. So this is going to be a very scientifically, that's the word. Doesn't sound good, does it? But approach to a scientific approach to this advertising process. So we're going to do different things, use different agencies and different medias, and we're going to see what works best, and we'll always keep that in the future. Because one thing we do want is everybody in Platinum World Team Build at least get those 2 people who can get 2, who can get 2. If this works, and it's bringing in or get you the 2 signups like you're supposed to, you can have them do the same thing, get on the future co-ops, and they can get on it. It starts building your organization. And our co-ops can grow huge. They can be as big as we want them to be. We just got to make sure we're going to get real good results with them. And we try different scenarios to make that happen. So I'm really excited that it's starting at 9 p.m. tonight. And so, again, thank you for participating in that. And hopefully we'll be over the next 90 days, we'll see a lot of signups, and we'll continue this to bring it on and on and on, so everybody that's in the Platinum World Team Build can start earning that $166,800, right? All right, so anyway, so that's the first one there. Excuse me for a second. Sorry there, just had to clear my throat a little bit. All right, so that's the first one. Now the next one, let's do some updates on iCoinPro. All right, so I did some checking with the company. I asked when do the commissions show up and stuff like that. So the cutoff was Wednesday, so the commissions and everything will show on the 7th. They always do it in 1 week. And then what's going to happen, it keeps carrying over, so whatever the cutoff of this Wednesday will show up on the 14th, and so on and so on. So that's when our commissions will show up. And your if you look at your matrix there and you have people underneath you, let's say we got it shown like a little full matrix at the beginning, you can drill down by pushing on the little arrow button, and it'll show you who's below them, and so on and so on. So we got a lot of you have your downlines and everything, and we found some really good things, especially watching the webinar. You ought to watch that webinar. It is recorded in the back office, so you can see the one from the last webinar on the 31st. Okay, one thing that we found out is that you can actually put it in your advertising. Every person who becomes a member, not a free member, but you enroll and you become a paid member. Even though they're doing prepaids right now, it actually starts on the 21st of June. But everyone becomes a paid member, they are guaranteed to make commissions. So everyone will make commissions. And what's so beautiful about this, if you look at a, kind of hard to, here, let me see here. Let me pause my screen for a second. I'm going to get in there and see my iCoinPro account. Okay, genealogy. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to show this real fast. Okay, and Roger, just let me know when you can see the screen here.
I see it.
Okay, so this is me, and you got the first person. I wish I would do that. The second person, and then those two have two, and those two have two, has two, like that. That's your matrix. But it keeps going. If you click leg bottom, it just takes you to the bottom of the matrix. That's all it does. But if you click the little white arrow, it brings that person up and shows who's underneath that person. See, that's how it expands. Now, what's good about this, because of the power line, everyone's going to have people placed underneath them. That's where those members come from. So even if you only got a few, or maybe you didn't get one because you were near the end this time, but next week you'll start seeing more of the spillover coming in underneath you. That's good, because they're going to see the same thing. So even if you're sitting here and you only got one, maybe two, and then maybe the next week that guy gets his 1 and 2, he gets 1, 2. Then next week they start getting 1s and 2. Even though it's 1 and 2, what is it doing for you? It's filling up your downline. That's why they said even if you're a unranked one right here, right there, these are unranked. That means they haven't sponsored anyone, right? They just got spillover. That's all this is. This guy got spillover like this, or it could have been that they sponsored them too, but this could be spillover from the thing. Everyone will start getting spillover because everyone is guaranteed to make a commission. But even if you're right here, unranked, you can still make, and tell me if I'm wrong, Roger, I think I got it right. You can still make, I'm trying to get that off here, sorry. Didn't want to do all that. Well, he's got a downline too, look at that. Even if you're unranked, what happens is that you can still make commissions down to 10 levels. Is that right, Roger?
That is exactly right. And if you want to hear it right from the horse's mouth, is that little cutoff webinar that you see in the back office, whether you're paid or not. If you go in there and sign up, you'll see that cutoff webinar. And the owner himself does a really good job of explaining that. That's my thunder. This is what I was going to talk about tonight. This is one of those things with Bitcoin, you're going to get all the education you ever need about Bitcoin and learn what it is, how it works, how to use it, and everything about it. Plus, you're going to make money. You will make commissions. That's right from the owner. You will make them, and you're paid down 10 levels of commissions. That's if you sponsor no one. So that's pretty good. I'm sorry, Martin. Go ahead.
Oh, that's fine, because I didn't want to forget anything. So there's 2 important points. Everyone is guaranteed to make commissions, and that's because you'll have people placed underneath you from the power line. So even if you don't ever do anything else and you just stay in the program, what happens is you end up getting 1 or 2 placed underneath you. They'll get 1 or 2 placed underneath you. They'll get 1 or 2. As the weeks go by, what's going to happen? You're going to have 10 levels deep that you can be making money off of. That's why you can make so much money, even unranked. Of course, you make more as 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star, and you make more money right away because of it. But you're going to fill it up, and that's what's going to happen. So that's one thing that's really unique, to be able to eventually to have 10 levels filled of your downline, even though you never sponsored a single person. You're guaranteed to make a commission, and because of the power line and everyone gets the same guarantee and they get people placed, you can end up making 10 levels worth of commission even without doing anything, and it keeps moving forward and forward. And you don't think that's true, let me show you here. Let me go to the power line view. Now this is when they've already compressed up. That's why you see so many of these paid members. But look at this ready. Okay, remember, the first week was Wednesday. So this is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 days. So it's been about 10 days, right? Look, of the pre-enrollees, 31,229, right? But look at this, 3,719 paid members already. All these people prepaid, right? Now, if I went into, let me go into Roger's test account. We wanted to see what would happen after the cutoff, right? So after the cutoff, all the paid members turned to 0. The pre-enrollees stayed there who haven't paid, right? Some of these people are going to be paying this time. You're going to see a lot more of these people paying before next Wednesday, because that's the next cutoff. Because they're going to have a cutoff for this Wednesday, the 14th, and then after that, we go up to the 21st when we have the real launch. So this is a good time to do it, though the power line will continue to keep growing and placing members. So let me get into Roger's account real fast here. The test one. Let me see here. Oh yeah, there's the log off. Sign in there. Okay, so if you haven't paid yet in iCoinPro, you already seen this. This is how many days, hours, and minutes till the next cutoff, which would be next Wednesday. Okay, that's how much is left. Okay, again, you can watch the webinar, the cutoff webinar that happened on the 31st by clicking here, and you can see all that. It's really good. You ought to watch it and everything. I hope you all watched this one if you haven't paid yet. But look right here. So we go back to the genealogy, and you look here, and look, it says you already have 327. So even though it reset to 0, now there's 327 more paid members has signed up after, from Roger. Roger is still ahead of these people. Okay, if he was to upgrade his account, then some of those people will go underneath Roger, because that's coming from the power line. And there's still 29,959 pre-enrollees for Roger. You notice my numbers were higher because I got in sooner. So that's how it works for you too. So if you're in here and you want to get ahead of the paid members, you just pay, right? And they got 3 different things for this. So you can pay, just pay. You can pay them, and they end up being unranked and stuff, and let you sponsor people. You can pay the mid one and be 2-star, or you can pay a yearly fee and be to be a 3-star. So when we first started, we went ahead and paid as a 2-star for 6 months. But after we saw what was happening and it was growing, I went ahead and upgraded my account by paying another yearly fee. They don't prorate it. So I had to pay an yearly fee, but they automatically makes me a level 3, a 3-star automatically, and it gives me 18 months. So until November of 2018, I'm a paid member as a 3, even though originally I started off as a 2 because I just upgrade. So if you're already if you're unranked and you want to jump up to a 2-star and pay that, they would add that month onto the 6 month, because that's what this other one is, 6 months and 12 months. So 1 month, 6 months, or 12 months. So that's what we did. So we're in for 18 months as a 3-star, even though we only paid 6 months of that for a 2-star. It automatically upgraded us to a 3 starting right now. So this is what's going to happen. It's going to keep growing and growing and growing until those days are this. So this will be over 1,000 paid members again. And what's going to happen if Roger was to upgrade, or if you see this, if you upgrade, these are people who have paid after you, so they have to come after you, right? And now we know this too. Everybody will make a commission, and everybody will get paid up through 10 levels, even if they sponsor no one. But if you do sponsor, you get paid a lot more. So we were asked to go over this a little bit. So we're going to look at the pay plan a little bit about the 5 levels here. This is the power line through 5 levels right there, which is good because that places people underneath you, right? You got fast starts bonuses. You got, let's get over here. I want to show you something. The 2x14. Okay, see 10 levels right here? 2.5% all the way down. If you're a 3-star, you get all 14 levels. But even here, even shows this is this part of it too, not counting the other stuff. If you watch it, it'll get bigger and bigger, but you can be making that money as an unranked person if you don't sponsor anyone. And the longer you're in, the bigger the downline gets, because they're getting guaranteed commissions, so they're getting people placed underneath them guaranteed, and that means it's underneath you too. And those people get it, and even though it's you got your regular maintenance, let's go back up here. So right here, so oh, not that one. I can't show it here. That's right. Forgot. That's on my other. That's my paid one. But the thing is that's what this is all about. So it hasn't. It's not over with the Wednesday one. It's because now they're into the second cutoff. The Wednesday cutoff is going to be 7 June, right? So when you log in, it tells you how much time you have. Click on genealogy, and it tells you how many paid members above you. So if you missed the last time you didn't upgrade, all those paid members got above you. They were below you. Now they're above you. But now you're making a whole new group here. And we're going to see a lot more of these people growing. And the way they're growing right now, by the 21st, for as total as pre-enrollees, is probably going to go up to over 107,000 people. 107,000. And then this one here, we're going to see probably about 12, 14, 15,000 or more of paid members. It's really crazy. But again, this is your chance. If you're in there and you haven't paid yet, go ahead and lock it in before. You can wait near the last day, but be careful. Don't do that. I would pay soon, because if they have a problem with your credit card, because this has happened to a few members. They went to pay. For some reason, their merchant account flagged that it may be fraudulent. Then they want you to send a copy of your photo ID, a copy of the credit card to prove it's you. And if you did it on the last day, you're in trouble, because they're not going to receive it in the mail by that time. They don't let you electronically send it either, because they want to. So that's the way it is. So be careful, unless you pay with Bitcoin. If you do pay with Bitcoin, then of course you get instant access to it as well. Okay. But they have to do that to protect themselves from fraudulent, and protect you too, to show that you're the real person. So if that happens, you'll have to send that to them, or pay by Bitcoin. If you don't, if you need to pay by Bitcoin and you don't have a Bitcoin account or anything, just contact us. We'll show you how to get your Bitcoin account set up and have it funded, and you can do everything within 30 minutes, and you can have this paid for. Okay. So we'll show that. So if you need a Bitcoin account to do that, just contact us in our, I guess, to our help desk ticket, Roger. That's how you want it. Open up a support ticket.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay, and then we'll give you exact directions on how to do it. And if you really need help, we can even talk to you maybe over Skype or something, so you can get it done. But anyway, that's what this is all about. So this is going to get bigger and bigger, and the best thing is because of the product. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be joining this strictly for the product alone because of the growth of Bitcoin. It's just amazing how it's getting bigger and bigger, and not just Bitcoin, but also all the cryptocurrencies out there. It's going to teach you how to make money with them and make a lot more money with it. So you'll know all about it. People are more taking notice of it, and they're taking notice of it much more now. And because of that, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to jump on here just for the product. A lot more people are going to join because they can make money with it as well. So don't miss out on this one. If you did last time, well, go ahead and do it now. Whatever it shows in your back office, that's how many people have joined after you. And so you may get some of those people, but everyone is guaranteed to make commissions according to the CEO, and that means it fills up your downline, and you can make up to 10 levels. There's another part here that shows you even how, if you're unranked, you can even get up to over $4,000 a month. You can watch this. This is about 4.5 minutes maybe into the movie. It talks about that. But if you want to hear about the guarantee, and he says you can use that in your advertising, to say it's guaranteed commissions, click here and you can watch. It's a real good webinar. It was a hangout, but they did record it, so that's a good one. Okay. All right. So now one thing I want to do here is, so anyway, I told you about, we found another advertising agency that looks really good, and we're going to try them out. They do all the work and everything. So what we're doing, we're also starting a co-op for iCoinPro. So we're going to try this company first, while Platinum World Team Boost Co-op is starting with a different company right now. And then if it works really good with here, with this iCoinPro Co-op with the company, we're going to add that to Platinum World Team Build anyway. That's a freebie, because we know it's going to be working. So I'm really excited about this because they do everything for you. So after talking with them, and then we're going to be able to set this up. They do testing. We're going to find the very best results. So let me show this to you. So we're starting our own co-op with this agency here, and I'm protecting the name of the agency. That's going to be our resource. We don't want that to get out to everybody. So iCoinPro, as we always say, it's blowing away. We know it's awesome, blah, blah, blah. But we want to use this this company, and that's what they do on a day in, day out basis. That's their business, is digital advertising. And we're going to start off with the ads display portion with them controlling it on, right? So you'll be able to, here, let me put the link here for you. So you don't have to try to write it down real fast. Where's my, there it is. Okay, there's the link for you. It's freemegatraffic.com/iCoinPro. Okay, so it's a full-service digital agency. Now, one of the things they specialize in is the business opportunity. So they have a complete business opportunity network. So they're going to advertise across all these different networks for us. They do precise targeting of the audience, so that gets more clicks and sales, and they have professional custom-made banner and design, which is included with what we're paying them for. We've already hired this company. There's 350 premium business opportunity sites. And again, they said, these are highly relevant audiences, and it's the most popular. So this is just some of them, but they're going to target all the ones that pertain to it. They do much more. They do franchises and other places as well. We won't be going on franchises. However, since it does talk about iCoinPro, about making money with Bitcoin, it may be relevant to some business owners. So it may be good even for some business to business. So we're going to let them do all the targeting, but this is some of the ones there. And I put the links there in case you want to see what those sites are. This is not all of them. This is just a few of them. And I put this up because these are a lot of different places that for home business and freelance and all the stuff. Even on Fox Business, that's a good place. If you're talking about making money with cryptocurrencies, Fox Business is one of the best ones out there. But they have all these different places here that they're going to be able to put this on, and we're going to see our ads placed there. Now we're going to, so if we, they're going to reach the people that are most likely to respond. So that means we're getting more and more targeted, and then that means we're going to get better results. They do professional ad designs, so they're going to custom make ads designs for our iCoinPro brand to help drive more clicks and sales to it. So they're going to go with the iCoinPro theme and everything. They actually learn all that stuff there. We're helping them show the important things too, especially for the business opportunity portion, to let them know that about everyone's guaranteed to make money. You can make money to 10 levels down. That's important because that means it's building your downline for you, even if you can't do anything. This is one program you don't have to do anything, but join it. You can learn the information and start making a lot of money with cryptocurrencies while you're doing that. And actually, iCoinPro is building your downline. And of course, it's better to get people to join with you because you're going to get higher commissions. Then you start getting special matching bonuses through several generations. It's all sorts of stuff. Again, watch that video that he gave on for the Hangout. But anyway, so like they said, with better ads is better results. They have an experienced design team. Now, they do 100% custom design ads. They don't use templates or automated ads builders. Nothing of that shit. So you buy those programs, say, hey, you can make your own ads, and you say copy, paste, drop stuff, type it, and makes a little ad. They don't use that. They actually build the graphics for the banner itself. And so they know it's going to be pleasing to eye. It draws up the right colors, do the right things. You know, like you're not going to be using yellow. That's important to, and direct it toward men when men consider yellow to be more of a childish color and stuff like that. You're going to use the greens for the money, and you got the purples for the royalty. You know, all the power ones that have to be used. The orange that does the craving. All the different ones. They have that down to an art. So they design it themselves. So it's going to, so since they're including that, this, you know, they cost hundreds of dollars for that. They're going to give that as part of our advertisement package. And if we don't like it for some reason, they'll do as many modifications as needed to get just right. Now, they will allow you to submit your own ads to them, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to tie their hands with it other than to give them an idea of what's been out there. So we're not going to give them anything other than information, and then we'll see what they build. And then we know from being in this industry a lot of times if it looks good, if it's going to pull as well. And so we're going to pretty much rely on them because that's what they do day in, day out, is digital advertising. So what they're going to do, so this is some more things they'll do for us. They do the research, planning, and strategy. They're going to take time to understand our offer, our objectives, and our target. That's so important. If you target it right, we're going to get a mega response. So they investigate it. We're similar advertisement, placing ads. And remember, we gave that one webinar where we're showing how you can go out there and find out where other people are advertising, where they're getting the traffic, what's making them the money. They do that research for us too. So we don't even have to do that. And that's very time consuming. So they gather all the data. They do the creative designs that get results. Again, with their team that does it, they match the brand. They do everything perfectly. They extract our target audience. Again, that's the main one. And they have different data sources they look at, so they can fine tune it right away. If we need to go more with the training aspect or more with make money or a little bit with both or bulk targets, they can do that. Ad placements are carefully selected where it's supposed to be, so they're up higher at the top, so they're seen more. And so that's where more of your clicks will come through, at least 7 times more. As a matter of fact, it says that it's proven to be 7 times more effective than generate click-through. Then you got ongoing campaigns that completely monitor it. So we like this, we'll just keep it going. We'll do another co-op, and let them fine-tune it. And as time goes by, it gets more and more better return on investment, which means more commissions for us as we get more sign-up. So we're going ahead and we're going to do this co-op here. This is where you can buy 1 seat, 3 seats, 6 seats, or 15 seats, right? It's pretty much like what we did for our for the Platinum World Team Build. But like I said, we're starting with this company first. If they do really good for us, we're going to use them for Platinum World Team Build as well. So you guys in that co-op don't have to worry about it. Same thing for this co-op. What we learned from Platinum World Team Build, we'll be able to add to here. We won't charge extra for it. So if you get on this initial co-op, all the things we find that work, will carry over to this one, and you won't have to. So again, we'll run this one for like 90 days. But I want to get this, get our orders in right here so they can get going. They're looking at it. I need to talk with them again, but they're looking at it now. I want to be able to go ahead and even though we retained them, I want to go ahead and do the remainder of the payment so they can go ahead and start it. That's what they're waiting for. So they're ready to work with us. Just got to get going. We just have to finish up the payment. So once you make your order, this is important. Please, you're going to get an email receipt from authorized.net showing, and it's going to show the vendor as 5 for free. Okay, say 5 for free. The number 5, then FORFREE. That's the vendor. That's what's going to show up on your bank records too. 5 for free for either 25, the 50, the 100, or the 200. And I did make it where you can buy multiples if you wanted to. Okay, on this particular one because they can handle it. So right here, once you get that email, you need to forward that email to freemegatraffic@gmail.com. If you click it, it's going to bring up your mail engine correctly. Don't try to copy and paste this because see the space there between the @ sign and G sign? I do that so if people are using harvesters and they harvest the email address, they're going to have a space here so I don't get a bunch of spam. Okay, you can right click on the email like that, and you can go say copy email address, and that will work. You can do that. Just don't highlight it and try to copy it. When you send it to Free Mega Traffic, include your URL and iCoinPro. So when you said website addresses in your back office, you got 2. You got top one and bottom. One's with the video, one's without the video. Please send me both of them, okay? In case that's what they want to use, one with or one without. So please send me both of them, and make sure you have your name included and your best email address because we're going to put you on the notification list, and so we want to go there. Some of you who order, when you get the email that you place there is not the email you want to use for notifications. That's just you use for your payments and stuff like that. So give me your best email that you will check so we can notify you about what's happening, when it started, stuff like that. So again, so forward the receipt to us, include your name. It wouldn't hurt to put your username, that's fine. I would put both of the URLs in there as well, okay, in your back office. Give us your name and your email address if it's not the one you're emailing us with, of course. And then we're going to put you on the notification list. So this is going to be really good. Also, like we told the last group we were able to do, we will place everyone in a rotator. So it goes straight down the list in the rotator. And we're using the sticky technology again. So that means if when we advertise it, if someone clicks on the rotator link and they go to your site and they go, oh, that's good, but they don't buy right then, and later on they say, oh, let me go back to where's that email or where's that ad? Oh, there it is. They click on it again. Well, since the rotator link, it should rotate to the next person. But with sticky technology, it's going to recognize the IP address. This person had already gone to you, so it keeps it to you. So that's really important. So when someone clicks the rotator and they go to your icon page, whenever they click the rotator link again, they always go to your page instead of their member. So it remembers you and it remembers your prospect. So you never lose the prospect. So if we go into adding, that's another thing we're talking about is should we go ahead and do it through an autoresponder? And should we do it through an autoresponder service so we can also do follow-up emails? And that would be excellent for you because that way we only have to put the co-op link in those emails, but if the person clicks over and over again, it always goes to you. So I'm really excited with this, with all the stuff that they're doing. That means we don't have to do all that work. They do all the display stuff. They do all the targeting. They do all the work. And I have real high hopes for this one. And they were willing to work with us. We had to just put money down to retain them, to come up with the remainder of it, and then they'll start the campaign. And they're going to be, and then they will follow up. And then as we ongoing, we can, when we do new co-ops and stuff, we'll always have that ongoing through the same campaign. So they know what's better, and they can make the ROI, the return on investment, get higher and higher every time we do it. So that means more commissions, more signups, and then when you get your own signups like that, you want to get to, we can get to that elite and that presidential area. We want to get to the very top so we can end up getting to the place where you're actually getting paid commissions all the way down. And that's going to be really, really cool. That's where the big money is in there, right there. So I'm really excited about this. So if you want to do this, again, we're going to do the same thing for you. If you get onto this one here, whatever we find that works with Platinum World Team Build, we will add it to this co-op for free. We'll use those advertisers and those media as well, including the press release works real good. We're going to add it to this one as well. Okay, so you wanted to pay extra, but because you did this initial one. If we like this one, it works really good for us. That's what we're hoping for. We're going to use it for Platinum World Team Build. Again, those of you that are in Platinum World Team Build don't have to pay again to get this extra advertising. We're just going to do that for you. Okay, so that's what I'm excited about. I can see iCoinPro. I just see this thing going and going and going. So if you haven't upgraded yet, I would do it. Pay now so you don't miss out again. And you'll see this number keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger in your back office. It'll keep telling you when you go under genealogy, just do power line view, and you'll still see all the people that's after you, and you know that those people will be coming up for you. After the next cutoff, it's going to do another cutoff going up to the 21st, right? And all those people right before the pre-launch. So all these people coming in, where are they going to be placed? Again, they have to come after you. So remember, you don't get all these people. Someone was telling us that, where's all those people? No, you don't get all those people. You'll get some of them. Everyone's guaranteed to make commissions, and then those people are guaranteed. The only way they can make commissions is if someone's placed underneath them. That grows your downline, and then each week comes by, it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger because everyone's guaranteed to get commissions because they're guaranteed to get people placed underneath them. No other company I know or program does that. And what I'm really waiting for is when they fully complete all the training plans. They're up to number 14 right now. But I want to watch all those because it's going to show you how to get rich with iCoin. There's so many people that became millionaires because of cryptocurrencies. Because of the first one, which was Bitcoin, and it's just growing and growing too. It goes up, it goes down, then the market corrects itself and gets up there, but each time it's up higher. So I waited too long. I wish I got back in January. I do know people in January that are making thousands of dollars per day because of Bitcoin, but I didn't get in back in January. Well, I'm convinced now. And so I'm in now. I've already made a huge profit in Bitcoin myself. I mean, it's already, boom, it's just blowing up there. I like that. Even the first Bitcoin I bought cost me like $18.25. Now it's around $2,500, and it's going to keep going up. At one time it went to 28, and then it went drop down and does that, but it keeps going up there. By the end of the year, they're thinking it's going to be over $4,000 for a Bitcoin. But there's so many other cryptocurrencies to get into, and this will teach us which ones are going to be the most profitable, that's going to make the most money for everybody. And you need to learn that, because then you can go out there on your own and make as much money as you want. There's so many different streams of income that you get with this one program. Not just in the matrix there, but giving you the knowledge to go out there and make money when you want to. So again, if you haven't paid, do that. If you want to be part of the co-op and have the company put it together for us and go out there and scientifically going out there using a scientific method of advertising, a digital marketing company, that's what they do for a living, to do it. I think this is going to be really awesome. So go ahead and do that. And we're going to limit the number of people that are allowed to get it, so it'll be more effective for them when they do it. So right now you got it. Get the same thing. If it works good with Platinum World Team Build, we'll move that over here for free. You won't have to pay for it. And for those in Platinum World Team Build co-op, if this works really good, we're going to add this at no cost to you. So I'm really excited about all of this. So the only last thing I have here is that we're still working on Make Money Even If You Don't Want to. I kind of got a little busy with iCoinPro for a while. But while it's there in pre-launch, that's important. But we're still working on that there. We already showed you the lead generation system, again, free leads to members when they pay and they join, and how you can use it to get people into any of the other programs. It's going to give you a lot of stuff there, but we're going to teach you how to make money on your own as well with that program. We're going to have an even in-depth one. We're going to have, when you want to learn all the real secrets and stuff like that, we're even going to have a VIP marketer section, and we also pay 50% commission on that. When if you refer people and they sign up, you get 50% of what it costs to become a VIP marketer. Again, we're going to go to our VIP members first and introduce them to it, to let them come in if they want to, and we're going to let anyone come in and start off early as a VIP marketer, and we'll talk more about that. But then you're going to learn the tips, the tricks. You're going to learn secret information that we're going to ask you to keep secret yourself. Don't spread it around. But for you guys, you're going to want it, and all our different contacts and different companies that we work with, that's very important. That can make you a lot of money. Okay, so we're working on that, and that's going to be one of the, I think, one of the best clubs or business clubs out there, especially when we join programs together, knowing that we'll have over 90% participation rate with them. But anyway, that's what I got for right now, and let's see, it's been about 45 minutes. Roger, let me turn it over to you, sir. I forgot to give you your time. I apologize.
Well, that's all right. I don't know if you've got any of those pages still open, but there was one thing, Martin usually covered everything perfectly, but there's one little point I don't know if you got through, that I got a little scenario for you that'll work pretty good. When you just become, when you just get in and join, let's say you just get in at the, you're not starred, you're undocumented, but you're in there. And there's two really good reasons to do that right now. And one is you can take part in this money making before we get launched, before they're launched on the 21st, I believe. You can take part in this. Every Wednesday is the cutoff, like Martin was saying. So if you get in there and just get your foot in the door, get in there, get the product, you get all the products. You get paid 10 levels down in commissions for sponsoring no one. And if you do sponsor someone, like say you've got in this co-op, maybe you're not good at advertising, you get a few seats in the co-op. If you do get someone, you get 10% commissions for those people from whatever they do. And you're unranked. You get $10 there, Martin's pointing out, as a fast start bonus, but you also make 10%. Again, that cutoff webinar video is very good, and listen to the owner himself tell you all about that. It's really good. So if you're not great at marketing, you get your foot in the door, you get access to all the products and even more incredible ones coming that he tells you about that are going to be at no extra cost. You can get in there and get in the co-op and get some people in there, and you make 10% off them. If you're not a good marketer, that might be the way to go. And then you can upgrade to a star level later once you get more people in, the required people that you bring in, and you can do that fine. But as you grow, and you make 10% off of each of those people. So that was one thing that I just wanted to bring up. But thanks, Martin. Back to you.
Well, that's very important. Yeah, I forgot to add the 10%. Remember when I was telling you about, if you watch this here, it does show you that you could be making over $4,000 per month, even if you're unranked, right? And with the 10% and the guaranteed payments and the people who've been placed 10 levels down, that's where you're going to make that money. And that's nothing to sneeze at, right? And just sponsoring a few people will make you a 1-star. A few more people will make it a 2 and a 3. Not to mention, if you're making money, if you just want to jump ahead, what if you had a bunch of people in your downline? You just want to become an instant 2 or 3-star, you could do that too. And just by extending your membership for 6 months or for a year. And so it's totally up to you, but you need to get in there and get there before that. Also, if you hurry and you upgrade, you can also come back to freemegatraffic.com/iCoinPro, just like we put down here for you. And I'll put that link one more time, just in case y'all missed it. Here it goes, right there. And so if you do that in time, then you can come back here and you can go ahead and get a slot in here, a seat or up to 15 seats. Okay. So what the seat means that 15 seats means you'll be in there 15 times, whereas one person buys one seat, hits URLs in there once. So you'll make 15 times more chance for the click-throughs than the one-seater would. Of course, this one is 3 seats, 6 seats, and 15. It's up to you which one you want to do. But until it says this is over, like it does on the Plan World Team Build, we had to put a cutoff on there because we had reached our quota, right? So we'll do the same thing here. Once we reach our quota, we're going to stop it off here. But we want this to get started a little bit sooner because we want them to get busy on it. So I'm going to start working with them for our targets, all the stuff that we talked about. But this is going to be excellent, watching what this agency can do for us. So again, I want to thank you for coming. Be here every Saturday. It's better if you come in person. If you come in person, you're going to get a lot more out of it. Now, of course, we do record it, and we'll put it here. And instead of saying 27 May, it's going to say 3 June, and it'll be the first one right here. And you can sign up, not sign up, but you'll come right here and you can watch this recorded webinar. Okay, so come back, see it again. Get your downlines to do it. That's really important. Get your if you have people in your downline in iCoinPro who are not in Crazy Cash Club, get them to sign up with you in Crazy Cash Club. Tell them to come here, and they can get the updates. You can send them. You'll even will be able to send them if you want to the Google link for the webinar. But this is really important. Show them that we're doing something as a team. There's no other team doing this. This is our only team that we are doing this like this. Okay. So get them to come here. They can look at it. They can join the co-op too. It's no problem. It's just that once we hit our quota, we have to stop it, right? So if you haven't paid, lock it in now so you know you're safe. If you want to join the co-op, just go to freemegatraffic.com/iCoinPro and get, and as long as it says that it's not full, you can get a seat in there, right? So you get 1 seat up to 15 seats. This is one we are allowing multiples because we want to get the quota really, really fast so we can start this right away. So if you want to buy 30 seats, you can just change the quantity to 2. It works just like that. But anyway, be here next Saturday. Again, if anything happens, I have to go and we don't have it, you know what happened, okay? But otherwise, we're planning on having it next Saturday. And then, like I said, eventually we're going to start bringing back Thursdays again. And then as we get closer for Make Money in 1-2 launching, we might even have it on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and maybe Saturday as well, having about 5 times a week or so, okay? 5 or 6 times a week. So anyway, we're really excited about what's going on. A lot of good things happening. It looks like a lot of great things to come. Remember, we get our commissions next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, because the cutoff was last Wednesday, so we get it next Wednesday. And then we'll start seeing commissions every week after that. Remember, you're guaranteed to make commissions. You're going to get a downline for that, and you can go up, even go down 10 levels deep and making commissions, even if you sponsor no one. That's the information. That's the trick that's going to get you to get people to join easily, and not like before. You say, look, you're guaranteed to make commissions. You're guaranteed to get people placed underneath you. They're guaranteed to make commissions. They're guaranteed to get people placed underneath you. It'll keep growing until you're 10 levels deep. Even if you sponsor no one, you're making commissions 10 levels deep. You also get the 10% bonus there as well. And I mean, it's just going to blow them away. And they're going to join, and they're going to join up with you. And that's going to make you more money, because eventually it's going to move you up to 1 star. It's going to move you up to 2 stars. It's going to move you to 3 stars. And then the next big one we want to all get to is to that elite. And then one more after that. It's going to be amazing. So again, thank you all for coming. You all take care. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you later. So bye-bye for now.